What was your intention here?
To move a tenant into this second
When did you
bedroom.
communicate that you're moving a stranger into my apartment, my house that I am renting and I've leased? When did you communicate that my second bedroom, my son's room, was for rent? Or that anybody was moving in? When did you communicate that to me? It's not on the listing, and it's nowhere listed on that lease agreement that I signed.
Okay.
So what was your intention here?
To move a tenant into this second
When did you
bedroom.
communicate?
Well, there you have it. Let's get started. Welcome. So could you imagine being at home and then your landlord just popping up out the blue and bringing someone to your house with bags and groceries, and this is wow. So this story is coming from Instagram that's going viral right now. We're gonna go through all three parts, so 5 parts of it we're gonna see. It's Alma Hunsick, as we can see on the screen. And it says, before we get started, it says May 13th. I hear someone trying to unlock my door. I run downstairs and to see I open it to some lady claiming she's the manager. So she don't even know this lady. Wow. And she's here to move a stranger into my house. And then we've already, well, I make sure I hit the make sure I hit the like for part two. And let's get into the route of it, and we'll go through all parts. Let's go.
That you're moving a stranger into my apartment, my house that I am renting and I've leased.
Wow.
When did you communicate that my second bedroom, my son's room, was for rent? Or that anybody was moving in? When did you communicate that to me? It's not on the listing, and it's nowhere listed on that lease agreement that I signed.
Okay.
She can't
So
do
what
that.
was your intention here?
That's part one. All right, y'all. Let's go to part two. She's really pretty. Let's go to part two.
Okay. Could I see the lease agreement?
I've actually legally, Sadiq, the owner, I have it in my phone. But he failed to countersign it, which also is illegal to collect any security deposit or move-in funds for me, which is why you're not receiving payment. My attorney specifically told me to withhold until the money is properly allocated, and I have received a countersigned lease agreement that he's failed to provide me after the 4 different dates that I have requested it from him. You might want to help her get a hotel room.
Wow.
Because she will not be moving into my house.
Okay. Could I see the lease agreement?
I've actually legally, Sadiq, the owner, I have it in my phone. But he failed to countersign it, which also is illegal to collect any security deposit or move-in funds for me, which is why you're not receiving payment. My attorney specifically told me to withhold until the money is properly allocated, and I have received a countersigned lease agreement that he's failed to provide me after the 4 different dates that I have requested it from him. You might want to help her get a hotel room because she will not be moving into my house.
All right, so that's part two. Part two says, as you can see, it says part two of my landlord trying to move a stranger. Let me make sure I got this right. A stranger into my house during my lease. Full disclaimer: my body was shaking just as much as my voice was. If you know me, you know I'm retired. I'm a retired crash out. I did good, y'all. Please note, in the state of Washington, it is legal for your landlord to ask you for the last month's rent up front. Due to my situation, I didn't care what I had to pay to get in, as long as I got in, because of my 8-year-old and I were without our own roof over our head at the time. In the state of Washington, if your landlord fails to make repairs, provide adequate locks, you have the right to withhold your rent, which actually isn't even what I'm doing. I need the countersigned lease to enroll my son into school this fall. It's not valid without being countersigned. I've been I've been here since March without it. It costs about almost $6,000 to get into this house. And while I exercise my tenant rights, fun fact below, my May rent is paid and is full unlawful to take my security deposit or rent from a tenant without providing countersigned lease, which is exactly what he did. So, all right, that's part two. All right, y'all, this is getting juicy. Let's get into part three. Let's go.
Is this yours? Whose is this?
I don't know.
So who was here on Wednesday of last week? Because they left this behind, and it's not mine.
They were in the house?
Either. I've never seen it.
I know, because it was the homeowner who broke the law and did not provide 48-hour notice of entry. And he entered my home when he thought that I was not here, or when he thought that I didn't have anybody checking on my house. Is this yours? Whose is this?
So it just says part 3. As you can see here, the comments are as is, like right here it says, the poor girl is just standing there in her bonnet and with luggage. Take yourself to a hotel, baby. Finally got something to watch while I drink my morning coffee. Why so many parts when they're only 12 seconds long? What is the result? Right. I get that. Let's move along. Let's go to part, I guess, this next part.
Okay.
So I'm going to contact the police right now. This will be documented, and you need to figure it out. You are not a manager. This is the first time I have ever encountered you. A property manager does all the communicating, does all the lease work, does everything from start to finish. Again, let me remind you, I've been in this industry for 12 years.
Okay.
So I'm going to contact the police.
Okay, so these comments right here, this is part 4. It says, hold on, y'all. It says, if you made this into a video, knows it as fuck, just like me. The next comment says, why are there 5,000 parts for a few seconds? The next part is, I'm early. Y'all need something to do. Shout the fuck. Okay, let's go to the last part, which is, I think this is part 5, y'all. Let's go to see this.
I oversee 6 properties in Washington State.
Huh?
You've broken several laws. You understand that, right? Like, do you understand that?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
She look gone.
So get your things and help this woman find a place to stay, because she will not be moving into my house with me. She's not listed on the lease agreement. And while I'm at it, again, it is still recording.
Wow.
I oversee 6 properties in
Now,
Washington.
y'all heard her say she said she oversees 6 properties. I don't know what the hell, but this is what's going on. Y'all can go read through the comments. So yeah, it's going trending right now on Instagram. So I want to bring it to you all so you all get to see this. And of course, you see right here where it says the final part before my phone cut off, because she made about 5 parts. She could have just kept this as one solid video. We all was sitting at the end of the day. She came over here with her bags, her bonnet, and her groceries, and she was ready to move in. That woman told her to take your ass home, honey, because you ain't staying here. All right. So this last comment she put on here, the last description she put, please be advised, this is lengthy story time. Behind this, I'll be working on recording and posting for you all if you do not stay in the state of Washington. So pretty much she said she had a right to do this, and the landlord did just kind of, but ain't that crazy? Somebody just like come to your door and say they're moving into your house. I mean, I would have had the same reaction. Not even, yeah. So there you go. So you can see this right here. It's Alma Husnick. This is the story over here on Instagram, and this is her page. So wow. Okay. So somebody got moved the hell in, and she didn't want them there. So we know now what happened. All right, there we go. I'm unapologetic Tank, being unapologetic as I'm fucking know how. But keep on tuning in. So this is trending news right now on Instagram. If you didn't see it, child, another unapologetic moment for you. All right, I'm out.